1968 was a year when music didn't just entertain, it meant something. These songs played during late-night drives, summer protests, and quiet moments alone with the radio. Some became instant classics, others grew larger with time. Today, we're counting down the 15 songs from 1968 that still resonate, starting with the one almost everyone remembers. Number 1, Hey Jude by the Beatles.
Hey Jude, don't be afraid.
Few songs in history have achieved the emotional reach of Hey Jude. When it arrived in late 1968, it broke nearly every rule of radio at the time.
And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude.
It ran longer than 7 minutes, featured an extended sing-along ending, and asked listeners to be patient. Instead of turning away, audiences leaned in. DJs played the entire record because people demanded it.
The minute you let her under your skin.
The song became less about charts and more about shared experience, especially during its massive closing refrain that turned strangers into a choir. Over the years, it's been used to comfort, celebrate, and unite crowds across generations. Even listeners born decades later recognize it instantly.
Then you can start to make it better.
And while this was the year's biggest hit, the next song proves that quiet reflection could be just as powerful as a stadium-sized chorus.
It look like nothing's gonna come my way, so I'm just gonna sit.
Number 2, Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding.
Can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain.
There's a stillness to this song that feels almost sacred. Recorded just days before Otis Redding's tragic death, The Dock of the Bay revealed a softer, more introspective side of an artist known for raw soul power.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
The gentle sway of the rhythm and the sound of waves created a sense of solitude rarely heard in pop music at the time. It crossed over effortlessly, becoming a number 1 hit and introducing many listeners to a more reflective version of soul music.
Watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm sitting.
The whistling at the end wasn't planned, but it became one of the song's most human touches. Decades later, it still feels personal, like overhearing someone think out loud.
Look like nothing's gonna change. Everything.
From that calm reflection, the countdown moves into a song built on tension and emotional suspense. Number 3, I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye. This wasn't just a hit, it was an atmosphere. Marvin Gaye's version of I Heard It Through the Grapevine slowed everything down, stretching each moment until jealousy and doubt felt unavoidable. The groove was hypnotic, pulling listeners deeper with every passing second. It spent weeks at number 1 and became one of the defining soul recordings of the era. Unlike faster pop hits, this song trusted restraint, allowing silence and space to do just as much work as the vocals. Over time, it's been covered endlessly and sampled across genres, yet Marvin's version remains the standard. It still sounds modern, still feels dramatic, and still commands attention. And after all that simmering tension, the next song hits like a sudden flash of lightning.
Fat is some gas, but it's alright.
Number 4, Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones.
I'm jumping Jack Flash, it's a gas, gas, gas.
Jumpin' Jack Flash announced a return to rawness. After experimenting with different sounds, the Rolling Stones stripped things back and leaned into grit, swagger, and electricity.
But it's alright now.
The opening riff is instantly recognizable, hitting with urgency and attitude. Lyrically, it feels chaotic and resilient, perfectly matching the turbulent mood of the late 1960s. The song quickly became a live staple, growing louder and more ferocious on stage.
I was drowned, I was washed up and left for dead.
Even today, it sounds dangerous in a way few rock songs manage. It's not polished, and that's exactly the point. This was survival music, built on noise and confidence.
And I howled at my morning driving rain.
If you're enjoying this countdown so far, take a second to like this video and subscribe. It really helps keep these classic music stories alive and lets you know when the next countdown drops. From that rough-edged energy, the countdown shifts into a song that felt lighter on the surface, but carried deeper cultural weight underneath.
Most of all, you got to hide it from the kids who look at you, Mrs. Robinson.
Number 5, Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel.
Bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven knows a place for those who pray.
Mrs. Robinson arrived wrapped in sunshine, but it carried quiet questions beneath the melody. Originally connected to a major film, the song quickly escaped the screen and became a radio phenomenon on its own. Its upbeat rhythm made it accessible, while its lyrics hinted at disillusionment and generational tension.
Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes.
Simon and Garfunkel had a rare ability to sound comforting and confrontational at the same time, and this song captured that balance perfectly.
We'd like to know a little bit about you for our files.
It became inseparable from the cultural moment it came from, yet it never feels dated. Decades later, it still sparks recognition within seconds.
Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home, and here's to you, Mrs.
And as memorable as this one is, the songs ahead only dig deeper into emotion, rebellion, and voices that refused to be ignored. Number 6, Sunshine of Your Love by Cream.
In the sunshine of your love.
The opening notes of Sunshine of Your Love are instantly recognizable, even decades later. Built around one of rock's most famous riffs, the song fused blues, psychedelia, and raw power into something entirely new.
I've been waiting so long to be.
Cream was already known for extended live improvisations, but this track distilled their sound into a tight, radio-ready punch. Eric Clapton's guitar tone felt heavy and warm, while the rhythm section gave it a hypnotic pulse.
Be with you when the storm does fall.
Released during a time when rock was pushing boundaries, the song helped bridge underground experimentation with mainstream success. It became a defining track of late 1968, influencing countless guitarists who followed. Even today, that riff still sounds massive, proving that simplicity, when done right, can be unforgettable. From that thick, bluesy groove, the countdown moves toward a song that practically invented rebellion as a lifestyle. Number 7, Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf.
nature's child. We were born to be wild.
Few songs are as closely tied to freedom as Born to be Wild. From its roaring opening to its thunderous chorus, it captured the restless spirit of the era perfectly.
And whatever comes our way, yeah, gotta go make it happen.
The song became inseparable from images of motorcycles, open highways, and defiance, especially after its use in film cemented its legacy. It even helped introduce the term heavy metal into the musical vocabulary, long before the genre fully took shape.
Head out on the highway, looking for adventure.
What made the song endure wasn't just its volume or attitude, but its sense of motion. It always feels like it's going somewhere fast. Decades later, it's still used to signal independence and rebellion in pop culture.
We can climb so high, I never wanna die.
And while this track roared, the next one shattered hearts with nothing but a voice pushed to its emotional limits.
Like you are the only man.
Number 8, Piece of My Heart by Big Brother and the Holding Company.
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Janis Joplin didn't just sing this song, she unleashed it. Piece of My Heart became a breakthrough moment not only for her band, but for emotional honesty in rock music. Her voice cracked, strained, and soared, making vulnerability sound powerful rather than fragile.
I want you to come on.
The recording wasn't polished, and that rawness became its greatest strength. Listeners believed every word because it felt lived in, not performed. At a time when many singers aimed for smoothness, Joplin leaned into imperfection, and audiences responded instantly.
Take another little bit of my heart now, yeah.
The song turned her into a cultural force and redefined what a rock vocalist could sound like. Even now, it feels intensely personal. After that emotional storm, the countdown moves to something lighter, a song that floated effortlessly to the top of the charts.
She's walking down the street, blind to every
Number 9, Hello, I Love You by The Doors.
your name. Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game.
Hello, I Love You showed a different side of The Doors. Bright, catchy, and immediate, it became one of their biggest commercial successes. Unlike the band's darker, more mysterious material, this song leaned into simplicity, making it instantly accessible to a wide audience.
Sidewalk crouches at her feet, like a dog that begs for something sweet.
Its upbeat rhythm and memorable hook helped it climb quickly, proving the group could dominate pop radio without losing their identity. While critics debated its style, listeners embraced it wholeheartedly.
Do you think you'll be the guy to make the queen?
Over time, it became a staple of classic rock playlists, often serving as an easy entry point into the band's catalog. It still sounds breezy and familiar today.
I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump.
But as carefree as this one feels, the next song brings the countdown back to the social heartbeat of 1968. Quick check-in. How many of these are still in your regular rotation? And which one surprised you by showing up on this list?
People everywhere just wanna be free. I can't understand it so.
Number 10, People Got to Be Free by the Rascals.
People everywhere just got to be free.
This song captured hope at a moment when the world desperately needed it. People Got to Be Free blended soulful pop with a message of unity, equality, and peace. It rose to number 1 during a year marked by upheaval, making its optimism feel both bold and necessary.
No,
The Rascals delivered the message without preaching, wrapping it in a warm melody that welcomed listeners in. That balance helped the song cross generational and cultural lines.
Everyone learned to live together.
Even today, its themes remain painfully relevant, which is why it continues to resurface during moments of reflection and change.
You should see what a lovely, lovely world is to be.
It stands as a reminder that pop music can inspire without shouting. And as we move further down the list, the songs ahead grow even more introspective and unexpected.
Some kind of way out of here. Say the joker to the thief.
Number 11, All Along the Watchtower by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. When Jimi Hendrix released his version of All Along the Watchtower, he didn't just cover a song, he transformed it. Built on tension and atmosphere, the track felt urgent and otherworldly, as if something important was unfolding just out of view. Hendrix's guitar lines twisted and spiraled, creating a sense of motion that never fully settles.
There's too much confusion. I can't get no.
Though rooted in folk origins, this interpretation pushed the song firmly into rock history. It quickly became definitive, to the point where many listeners forget it was ever anything else.
Silence now. Talking falsely now. So I was getting.
The recording captured the unease of the times without spelling anything out, letting the sound do the talking. Even today, it feels cinematic and mysterious. From that electric intensity, the countdown turns inward, toward a song born from isolation and imagination.
Dawnlight smile on you leaving my content.
Number 12, White Room by Cream. White Room feels like stepping into a dream you can't quite explain. Written during a period of personal isolation, the song blended surreal imagery with a dark, driving rhythm. Cream wasn't trying to chase radio success here, yet the track became one of their most enduring hits.
Black roof country, no gold pavements, tired starling.
Eric Clapton's guitar work is sharp and restrained, while the lyrics leave just enough unsaid to keep listeners guessing. It stood apart from brighter pop records of the time, offering something moodier and more introspective.
Silver horses ran down moonbeams in your dark eye.
That sense of mystery helped it last. Even decades later, it still sounds unusual and compelling, refusing to blend into the background. And as strange as this song feels, the next one strips everything back to a raw story told with grit and fire.
Yeah. Yes, I did. I saw them.
Number 13, Hey Joe by the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Hey Joe, where you going now? Right, yo.
Hey Joe introduced many listeners to Jimi Hendrix's storytelling power. Slow, deliberate, and tense, the song unfolds like a dark conversation overheard at the wrong moment. Hendrix's guitar work doesn't rush. It lingers, circling the story and deepening its impact.
I heard you shot your lady down, you shut her down.
Though the song itself wasn't new, his interpretation made it unforgettable. It showcased his ability to combine technical brilliance with emotional weight, something few artists managed so effortlessly. The record became a calling card, announcing a bold new voice in rock music.
Hey Joe, I said, where you gonna run to now? Where you gonna go?
Even now, it feels intimate and unsettling, pulling listeners into its narrative. From that personal confrontation, the countdown shifts toward a song that captured widespread anxiety with remarkable restraint.
Yes, I did a stutter. You know I'm gonna mess around town.
We're almost at the end now. Is there one song from 1968 you were sure would be here that hasn't shown up yet?
1,000 people in the street singing songs.
Number 14, For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield.
Think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Often misunderstood, For What It's Worth wasn't written as a protest anthem, yet it became one anyway. Its quiet, cautionary tone reflected a growing sense of unease that defined the late 1960s.
Young people speaking their minds are getting so much.
Instead of shouting, the song whispered, and that made it more powerful. The simple guitar line and measured vocals created space for listeners to reflect, not react. Over time, it became shorthand for moments of social tension, frequently resurfacing in documentaries and films.
What it is ain't exactly clear.
Its staying power lies in that ambiguity. It never tells you what to think, only invites you to pay attention. Even now, it feels relevant whenever uncertainty fills the air.
From behind, time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look.
And finally, we reach a song whose legacy has only grown more mysterious with time.
But I wander through my playing cards.
Number 15, A Whiter Shade of Pale by Procol Harum.
And although my eyes were open,
Few songs feel as timeless as A Whiter Shade of Pale. From its opening organ line, it sounds older than its release year, as if it's always existed. The lyrics remain famously elusive, sparking debate for decades. Yet that ambiguity only deepens its appeal.
would not let her be.
Listeners don't need to understand it fully to feel it. The melody drifts, the mood lingers, and the song leaves an impression that's hard to shake.
When we call out for another dream.
In 1968, it stood apart from everything else on the radio, and it still does today. Its influence echoes quietly through modern music, proof that mystery can be just as powerful as clarity.
The waiter brought a tray, and so it
Looking back, these 15 songs weren't just hits. They were moments frozen in sound. 1968 gave us music that reflected uncertainty, hope, rebellion, and reflection all at once. Some of these records dominated instantly. Others grew slowly into legends. But all of them still resonate because they sound honest. They remind us that great music doesn't age the way trends do. It waits patiently, ready to be rediscovered, one spin at a time.
If I leave you tomorrow.